Yeah. G'day, time my Fuzzy-Ites. Welcome back to Animal Crossing, day 136. I am joined by a little kitty, who's gonna be a lap kitty. So yeah.
Hello. So are you ready to go out on the town, young'un? Right now in Slaughter's Fuzzville, it's May 17th, 2024. At 4:17 p.m.
No.
17 p.m. Shall we get started?
Yep.
Oh, by the way,
No. Stop it. Stop.
what's your name again?
Fuzzy.
That's right, Fuzzy. Of course I remember you. Stop. Remember you. I can never forget you. Alright, I'm going to get things ready. I'm getting Fuzzville ready for you. Don't drop the power or remove the memory card.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, he's a good lap kitty. Yeah, you're a good lap kitty.
Thank you for waiting. I hope you enjoy your time in Fuzzville.
Rain again? Oh no, it's not raining. Smashing. That. Yeah, it's a little bit rainy weather, so that thing's going off. Kind of like this, so I guess keep it. Here, maybe 6. Did I ever find that? I don't know if I ever found that yet. Have I found that last time? Yeah. Uh-oh, did someone move away? No!
Mateus, Fuzzy. I'm moving there. I'm moving. There, I said it. I'll tell you where I'm going. But if you were to come visit, I just know I'd cry. Please forgive me for going. This is how things must be. Take care. Weef.
Zoe. Oh, no. Salem. My Fuzzy. Our favorite Animal Crossing character in my town left. Oh, that sucks. Man. And I like Zoe. She was my favorite. Now she's gone. Oh, and as I have been doing for, a while, I am still pushing towards getting affiliate. So if you like what I do, you want to see me grow, improve, and do more, please consider watching me. I need 3 consecutive viewers over the course of a month. And once that is done, when I get affiliate, I will be playing Subnautica. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. You're fine. Don't leave. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be talking to villagers today. I gotta get my sleep schedule back on good grounds. Because it's just, oh, bye, buddy. You will be missed. Yeah, so I'll be playing Subnautica when I become affiliate. So that's something you are interested in, yeah, just watch me. Watch me, so I can do it. Alright, so I've been playing more of the, what is it? Endless Ocean Luminous. Played quite a bit. Been playing on breaks at work on my solo thing. I'm trying to see or get all of the map. Which has been fun. No.
Oh, wait a second. What are you doing, Billy? Oh my God. It's my business. Sneaking around with a little around your face. Oh, you tell me. Whenever you do something, you let me know first. Oh, well, I guess you don't have to. Tell me if you don't want to. What do you want, tra-la-la? Okay, cool. See ya.
Yeah. Go that way. Sherry, you're getting a little close. Sherry is in big trouble right now. But yeah, and yeah, I think my thoughts are still the same, maybe even worse. Because now I realized, oh, you also have to, in Endless Ocean Luminous, another job to do, or thing you can do if you want, is to take a picture of every fish species as well. So, oh, why did I do that? I can keep that. So, on top of having to find all the fish, which is fine, scanning enough to go on to the next mission. And whatnot. So I think what I'm going to do is play Scan It All, and at the end see just like roughly how much time you have to put into the game in order to like beat it. And oh, let me tell you, the next mission I did was a real doozy there. Where after, yeah, hello, Bill. No, I don't want to talk to you. Stop aggressively coming at me. Ba-bum. That one, whatever it was, 2-3 or 2-4, was just a cutscene. Like, yeah, that's what people want. Oh no, Zoe left. I don't need to take any other pictures. And I've gotten that one, so I can just run through everything else until I find this. So, yeah, you know. Still not too thrilled on that one. So, yeah, like I said, on my own at work, I'm playing through the game. I'm going through every area. I'm trying to scan every fish and whatnot, which is time consuming. Because, like I said before, as it kind of stands, if you want to get a lot of points quickly, then you go to multiplayer, where when you can work together to scan, reveal the whole map, they can find treasures and let you know where they are, stuff like that. So there's a lot more reason to do so, you know? You know what I gotta check. What are the summer bugs? You should be on the charging stand. Also be silenced. Silencio. Phone. So, what did I got? I got that. I got that one. I got that one. Dragonfly, lady, the bees. Ant I haven't got, but I can get that any month, except in rain, by just putting down a spoiled turnip on candy. Weather. Pillbug, got it. Mosquito I got. Cricket I got, Spider I got, and Snail I got. So insect-wise, I am all caught up for this season. Fish-wise, no. Maybe I'll do a bit of fishing after this. I don't know, I have other things to do. Yeah, so yeah, I think Luminous is gonna take a new character. New villager approaches. Hello. Oh, is this your first time you met, child? Because you don't look that familiar. It is wonderful. I'm always happy to see a new friend's child. Nothing more important than friends. I heard my cousin Marcy lived here once and then moved out, so I figured I'd give the place a try. My name is Kit. I hope I'll be seeing you a lot more from now on. Don't count on it. I don't talk to anyone. I'm a very isolated individual. Well, we're filled up. Alright. Welcome. Do come in, have a try to look around. What do you want? Before we actually sell, let's try other things and go turnip prices. 60. Oh, it's gone down. Oh, no. Boo on you. I hope it skyrockets. I've added it up. It's 3,000. Yeah, whatever. Alright, bye, Nook. Excuse me, man. I gotta go to the magical fountain. Where do I need to go? C2. B4. B4 what? Oh wow, yeah, this place is quite a bit barren. Yeah, so we're playing Luminous, it's fine. Again, I really don't like the story being like 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes long. Like, I know the point is the ocean, but again, the ocean isn't all that interesting. It's cool to see certain fish, and it would be one thing if they did stuff, but they're kind of just floating. It's like, it's basically a museum. A VR museum where you can just float around and be like, ooh, there's a shark. Oh, there's another shark thing. And whatnot. Oh, I put it on the wrong frickin' land. Whatever. Misery is me. But yeah, anyway, it just does things, you know. Yeah, so, yeah. And even I watched, because I've never watched the other, I've never played Endless Ocean, or Endless Ocean, the Deep Blue. So, I have no idea. I have no idea, story-wise, how different it is here than it is in those games. But I watched a YouTuber I like did a video or two on it, and like from what they were saying, I got the impression, and I think someone else, I think Tara J. Wolfie in my chat also mentioned that Deep Blue had a bigger story. That like, Deep Blue or Endless Ocean or both of them were kind of more wacky. Where that you'd have like an uncle or a friend or whoever on your boat who would be like, "Oh, hello, welcome," and have more personality than an AI chatbot and Daniel, who just kind of like, "Oh yeah, I'm competitive," and whatnot. So from what they said, it does seem like Endless Ocean went from it's a story-driven game where you could also look into the ocean. We're a game where you can look into the ocean, and sometimes you can have a bit of story. They'll give you a little bit, just a smidge. Oh, that didn't grow. Why don't you grow for me? Why don't you do? Okay, what am I doing? I'm just picking up, right? I don't need to get rid of the shovel. Yeah, I am looking into getting Endless Ocean. I think Origami and I are going on a trip around to find stuff. Because I need to get Resident Evil 6 or Resident Evil 2. I need Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4 I need. Code Veronica I need. And I need quite a bit of other games too. So, yeah. That's growing at least. It's apparently a letdown. Yeah, Luminous is apparently a letdown to a lot of people. Because, like, I don't mind the multiplayer, but I've played it, the multiplayer. It takes an hour to do a session, which you can quit out of, but you'd have to buy a new session afterwards. Which is a whole thing. Kitcheny clock. Which again is a shame. Like, the ocean looked nice. There's actually a couple areas you can go into dive into, which I didn't really mention. Because I've come across so far, like, just a normal plains area where the water is, it's kind of like your typical dive, and there's dips in the water areas that you can go lower in and whatnot. You know, you're a very classic thing. You want me to get the blanket again so you can lay on my lap? You can be my lap kitty. There you go. Come here. Come on. This what you want? Hmm? Well, it's here if you want it. Yeah, so, you know. In F acres, start digging. Okay, let's check the F acres just for fun to see if I can't find what he buried. Which I don't remember. Did I actually find anything? I don't recall. Which is an issue. Nope. I doubt that's what he was hiding. Hi, Salem. You okay? Are you sleepy? You just want food, don't you? That's all you ever want. What is it, Salem? Yeah, like, I don't mind Endless Ocean. It's just so much work for so little payoff. And that's where it makes me angry. Because right now, like I said, I got 5-minute... a 5-minute video of something slightly cool and like stuff's going on, and like there's stakes now with the World Tree. There always kind of was. The World Tree goes, the world goes, and whatnot, I guess. But like, because I spend so little time in the story, it's kind of just a meh thing to me. Like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. I wish I could actually do stuff in the story to help it, but it feels like I'm just there to see what goes on. It's a glorified, just walking simulator most of the time. Which isn't a bad thing, mind you. Walking simulators, there are some very good walking simulators out there, like the Fire Tower one. But when you're in a game of Endless Ocean, I like, you know, something interesting to happen. And they've mentioned interesting stuff with the slab. There's the Onani people, or I apologize if that's not their name, and whatnot. People being from the sea and land. They could have had a thing of us exploring, going through, like, their ancient civilizations and whatnot. But no, in multiplayer you do that. One of the areas you go to is, like, an area with a lot of caves in the one part of it, which might be all of them, but you have to, like, swim around and find your way into it. And then there's, like, other ways in and whatnot. And there's some, like, there's some underwater, Really? What are you? And I don't want to be negative on the game Endless Ocean, but when they give me nothing to really, like, call home about, it's frustrating. Like I said, another game that does a similar premise to this, where you kind of go through a alternate thing in order to get things to then go back and play a story. So you have to progress. You have to find things in the single player mode to play the story, or co-op in Tokyo Jungle. Tokyo Jungle is the game I'm talking about. There is co-op, so you and another player can do stuff. But again, with that game, I didn't really care about the story. You unlock some new animals through the story. Okay, so, like, the whole premise of Tokyo Jungle is something happened, all the humans vanish, and now it's like the zoo animals are loose, the pets are on the loose as well. And so it's like a mishmash of, like, you have dogs mixed with elephants or zebras and lions are there. Then there's the cats and alligators are out. So you go around the city, a fixed city, it's always the same, from one end to another, finding more or less linear routes through to either get plants if you're an animal, if you're a omnivore, or meat if you're a carnivore. And you just go about like that. And like I said, that one does have a story. And even the stories aren't overly that long. I think some I can remember. Hey, Miss Buffle, welcome to the rambling. But I remember one of them is that you're a baby deer and you have to find your mother. So you go through a bunch of areas. There's wolves on the loose, so you have to hide into, like, in the grass, get around them, finally find your mother. Probably not more than 10, 20 minutes and whatnot. But it's also interesting gameplay. With Endless Ocean Luminous, it's just swimming and scanning. It's the same exact thing you do in the multiplayer or solo play. So it's like, yeah, why would I play a story where I do two things and then that's it, when I could, you know, just swim around with a bunch of people and help scavenge and whatnot. Man. And again, it's sad that they have so much. That the game also has a lot going on with it, where it's like, oh yeah, there's the one. There's the group of people that went missing. That's weird. And whatnot. You have the slab. That's interesting. Like, they could have easily had a thing where they get a thing, they get a riddle, and then they go, oh yeah, we have to go to this area. And as they hunt down the people and try and find a way to make the... Because I think the whole plot is, right now, is revolving around the life tree is dying. Or the life world coral is dying. If it dies, disaster for the world. And so they have to get light by scanning sea life that has not been scanned yet. To get it. Which, again, is fine. But when you have nothing going on, the game just kind of becomes, like, kind of boring. No, keep it. And again, the story is so short that I can't really get invested in it. At least have it where you have all you unlock all the chapters, or all the chapters are one thing. So like 30 minutes of 30 to an hour of story, and then you go and hunt fish for a while. Come back, do another hour of story, and go back. But it's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it. I'm playing through it. I'll probably do a stream going through all the chapters in that, just to show people like, yeah, this is the whole game if you're curious. Because again, the gameplay is fun, but it's not gonna... It also doesn't maintain a scan a million fish gameplay style. And whatnot. Because again, in Tokyo Jungle, a game that also has you do a different mode and then go back to the story mode. At least in there, while the story you do go to isn't that long, to get it, you just find a archival thing or whatever from the main area. So as you're doing whatever you're doing in story mode, it'll just, you look on your map and, oh, there it is. The thing I need to progress story is in the, whatever tower district. And then as you're naturally playing the game, you come across it, you get it, and then you go on. When you lose or when you give up, you can just do the story. Then when you're done the story, you go back to the main thing and another story piece goes up. So while it's kind of a slog to do that, it's still something you're going to do anyways. And also it's fun to run around the city as you go through. Plants are dying, or food's leaving one area and going to another, so you have to like determine, okay, I've eaten this, I need to get to there. Do I go through the sewers to get there? Above ground? Well, here has a poison toxicity thing, so I shouldn't really run through there. Yeah. So just, like, the games aren't really comparable in the slightest. It's more of a how they go about doing their story is what I'm getting at. But still, no one wants to spend and again, if the story, even if the story was like magnificent, you get 10 minutes of amazing graphics, an interesting plot you're trying to discover, and whatnot, it would still not be worth having to scan the fish. Because not everyone wants to just go around the ocean and scan the fish. But anyways, yeah. like I said, I've said my piece on that. Oh, a lot of my piece on that. It's not a bad game in the slightest. I just think there needs to be more to the story. One thing I think they could do with it is have like certain special event stories going on where like you and Daryl come across Daniel, whatever his name is, come across a like thing underground. Maybe it's a castle. You go through and there's some scripted events where like a shark will come in and you have to go, oh no, we have to escape. Like, let us explore the Oni Ulani people, or I apologize, I don't remember the pronunciation of their name in that game. Endless Ocean Luminous. But yeah. And they are doing events. There are events in order to be like, hey, just so you know, here's the thing. Which is nice. But yeah, it just comes off. Yeah, there needs to be more to it. And that's what really bums me out. Because now anyone playing the game is also going to be like... a lot of people are going to be put off by going, oh, if I want to play the story, I need to play the solo or even the multiplayer mode for far longer than I would like to. Like, at least the group mode isn't like the worst thing in the world where it's horribly done and whatnot. I do enjoy how it is. It feels like a normal dive. But, you know, it just... yeah. I don't know what else they could do. Anyways, but yeah. So that's my life. That's gonna be my life for a bit. Playing Luminous, Endless Ocean Luminous, just to see the end of the story and see if it's worth it. I'd like to sell. Oh, you know what? I didn't check your store, did I? No, I did not. That could have been bad. Rainy day. Plaza. No. Backyard lawn. What are your thoughts on there being a Kingdom Hearts movie? Live action or if it was live action, I think it could be interesting. It also depends what they're doing with it. Basically, let's do this. If they're doing animated retelling of the story, I think that could be really good to give more of a solid information to the people who play the games and are kind of unsure of what's going on. I think it can really help. Live action, there's a lot of nuance to a lot of things, and a lot of the characters would be CGI anyways, and unfortunately, Disney hasn't done the best when it comes to a lot of their CGI-ifying movies. So, Yeah. Honestly, if they make a movie, I hope it would be a brand new story, not a retelling. Yeah. But then people would be upset that it's like, oh, well, what happened to this, this, and this? I think the best thing to do with a movie is do something connected to the games that we do not know about yet. So, or have a character who's also going through worlds that's not connected to Sora, but still, like, because of what he does or what Sora's done, events happen to bounce off each other and whatnot, you know? Like, the one movie thing they did with the original characters from the game, Kingdom Hearts X and whatnot before that's been taken down. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Retelling, whether they retell an old story but make it more grounded. I think if they retold the story, it would have to be a TV show. That way, every episode could be, every episode would be going to a new world, adding in new worlds and whatnot. Are you talking about, yes, Kingdom Hearts X Black Cover, where it was kind of a story where you got to see the leaders of the guilds, or whatever they were, and their master a little more. So through that movie-ish thing, you kind of got more of an idea of, oh, so this is going on there. Yeah, no, I still have no idea. I think it would be cool to have, yeah, I think it would be better to have a TV show for Kingdom Hearts. Especially then you could, like, if it was a movie, they'd have to be like, oh yeah, here's Lion King, and Lion King's gone. Oh, here's Agrabah, and Agrabah's gone. Whereas if they did a movie, they could have, like, one episode set in each place. And for any really big ones, any really big stories that they really wanted to go all out on, they could have, like, 2 episodes. So, like, oh, Lion King's big. Why don't we do one episode of him convincing Scar, or convincing Simba, or one episode of trying to find Simba, going throughout the Planet Lands, getting attacked by creatures and whatnot, Heartless, and then have the next, like, okay, we got, at the end, they find him, and then the next movie is him convincing, or next episode is him convincing Simba to join him in taking back the Pride Land, and then the rest of the episode is them fighting Scar, his army of Heartless, and his army of hyenas. I think that would be really cool. Green bar, nope. Oh, it's not a bar, it's a drum. What am I thinking? Nope. Yeah, but that movie left out a lot of detail, sadly. Well, I think that was the point, is they let you know a lot of what's going on, but they keep a lot, so it's not just like, oh yeah, the one guy was evil, he was doing this, they were manipulated. It's more of a, I don't fully know if the main guy was truly evil, or if he was just having his own little fun and whatnot. So that movie, yeah. But I think, like, a Kingdom Hearts movie is going to have things that are just weird and left out. They could have episodes for smaller worlds like Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch the series, and Lilo and Stitch, or Lilo and Stitch the series. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there are some worlds I don't feel like they need to have 2 episodes for. Like, Lilo and Stitch could be, they could do one where they're on ground and then someone gets taken and they have to go save them. Big dot. But I think a series would be best. That way they can have 1 episode for the smaller worlds, or everything just be 2 episodes, really. If they had enough content. Yeah, and then they just decide, hey, this we're going to Toy Story World. let's do 1 episode here, because we don't really need to. Lion King, let's do 2 of the preemptive getting into the fight, and then the second episode convincing Simba to join them in the fight, and then the battle itself. And yeah. And then either have it be Sora, and just have it be, like, it's Sora, Kairi, and Riku, but we're going to, like, mix up the timeline and what's going on. Maybe instead of them trying to find... maybe instead of Sora's island exploding, taken by the darkness, and them having to... him being sent to Traverse Town, getting the Keyblade, and finding finding Donald and Goofy and being convinced to join them. Maybe it's a thing where, right at the beginning, King Mickey goes to Sora. He's like, Sora, you need to train. When he was younger. So he's like, there's bad things coming, Sora. Haha. We gotta stop it. So instead of it being like the normal Sora thrust into duty, he's kind of coaxed into it. By Mickey and his... Mickey and the need to save the world. And so he leaves the island, which makes Riku upset, because it's like he just left. The island gets destroyed, and that would also give Riku more of a cadence to become evil. Instead of the, we got lost, Sora's now with other people, how could he make other friends? Which he was also Riku was also heavily manipulated by Maleficent. So while I joke about that, it's a messed up thing. But Terra J. Wolfie, you'd love a spin-off series with Terra, Aqua, and Ven. Yeah. I think they are some of the most interesting characters in the whole series. Definitely some of the most interesting protagonists that you get to see. Just because of their conflict with each other. Like, yeah. And I think that they would never do it, but having 3 separate TV shows where one follows Terra, one follows Aqua, one follows Ven, and just like the game, as they go through, they have like different times they meet up in the world. So sometimes they're like, hey, I see you, I'm going. And so, you'd have to buy the complete collection of it in order to see every episode in actual order. But I don't think they'd ever do that. And I don't think anyone outside of Kingdom Hearts fans might be like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Oh no. They'd probably have each episode dedicated to one character, then every 4th or so they meet up. Yeah. The only thing with that is either it's like, yeah, we're in Cinderella's castle for like 3 episodes, and then we meet up somewhere else. Which I think that would get a little boring. Or else they don't do that and everyone goes to their own worlds. But the point of Birth by Sleep is they were entangled in each other's life. Where like, what was one of the stories? On the Lilo and Stitch area, Stitch meets Terra, and Terra gives him a pendant of friendship. And later on, I believe Aqua finds the Stitch with the pendant and whatnot. And I think Ven helps him escape. Terra first, Aqua, then Ven. Yeah, Terra finds him. Terra finds him, gives him the thing to get him to not be as evil anymore. Aqua finds it, sees that, and goes and has her own little, that's Terra's, isn't it? Why would he give you it? And then Ven helps him get off the ship. Spoilers. So I think if you do... I think it would have to be like... Yeah, it would be hard to do that. Unless they all went to the... Oh wait, I think Ven was saying in Aqua's last... Okay, yeah. Because I kind of remember her letting Stitch leave. I don't know. I think a Terra, Aqua, and Ven story would be interesting, but hard to get down. Because if they, like I said, if they don't have like one person does something in an area, then another one does more stuff, and the final character finishes that thing off, people aren't gonna like it. As that was the whole point of Birth by Sleep, is them kind of running into each other over and over and over again, and just cleaning up messes or finishing what someone started, or just continuing on their own thing. But anyways, I'm going to leave this here. Another great day done. So, thank you, my fathers, for watching, and I'll see you next anytime. Take care.